You will have taken some time to consider what might happen after you're gone and completed a company will to deal with your business assets. Well, that's great, but what happens if you're involved in a limited company with other shareholders, or you are in business with one or more partners? You might have left your company shares or partnership to your nearest and dearest, but how happy will they be if they're not already a part of or understand your business? Would your business partner be happy working with someone who has no previous experience and who really doesn't understand the business at all? What if there are young children to care for? How would they juggle losing a loved one, caring for the kids, and running a business? I would imagine that no one would be very happy with the situation, and that the business would suffer as a result. Given the choice, would your family actually want to work in the business? Or would they prefer to have a lump sum to replace the income they've lost from you? I think you probably know the answer to that. But are there sufficient funds in the business to pay a lump sum or regular income to the deceased director's family? No, few businesses have the resources to pay this these days, even if they sell off assets. The clever ones take out a life assurance policy, paid for by the business, to create a lump sum to cover just this eventuality. Now everyone is happy. The surviving family has the funds to help them compensate for the deceased director's lost salary and don't have to worry. And the surviving director is happy because they don't have to work with someone who perhaps really shouldn't be there. This planning is known as a cross-option agreement. You might well be thinking, that's it. All we need to do is set this up and problem sorted. Wrong. Consider what you, as directors or business partners, would want to happen if one of you became seriously ill, which prevented you from working for many months, or worse, never able to work again. You know you need a strategy in place which protects both the business and the business partner's family. But you also need that same strategy to protect the money left to the surviving family against threats, such as remarriage and care, for instance. What about the surviving director? They used to own, say, 50% of the business, but now they own 100%. Now that 100% is all attackable by divorce and bankruptcy, as opposed to just the 50% owned previously. What if the business is then sold? There may be a higher capital gains tax bill to pay and more inheritance tax, simply because the entire business now sits in one director's estate and is not protected. Worse still, if you own less than 50% of the business and you die, what stops the surviving director starting up another company and your family ends up with no compensation at all? Sorting all of these details is a lot easier when you can discuss it with a trusted advisor, one with plenty of experience to guide you. Your business will thank you, your family will thank you, and your partners will too.